In life, we often face setbacks, hurdles, and moments of doubt. These experiences can shake our confidence and make us question our abilities. However, it is important to remember that these challenges are not obstacles, but stepping stones on the path to achieving our goals. These Zen stories offer profound lessons that can transform our perspectives and empower us to achieve anything we set our minds to. Let these Zen tales ignite your passion, awaken your inner wisdom, and convince your mind that you possess the power to achieve anything you desire. The Two Arrows. The master archer stood before his student, holding two arrows in his hands. He placed one arrow beside the other, their tips pointing towards the horizon. "Which arrow is more important?" he asked his student. "The one that hits the target, or the one that misses?" The student, a young man eager to learn the master's wisdom, answered without hesitation. "The arrow that hits the target, of course." The master smiled gently and shook his head. "Both arrows are equally important," he explained. "The arrow that misses the target teaches me how not to aim, how to adjust my technique, how to focus my energy. It is a reminder that every attempt, whether successful or not, brings me closer to perfection." The student pondered the master's words, absorbing their profound meaning. He realized that mistakes, rather than being failures, were opportunities for growth and learning. Each misstep provided valuable insights, guiding him towards greater proficiency and understanding. The River of Warry. A Zen monk, known for his serene demeanor and wisdom, was walking along the tranquil bank of a river when he encountered a man frantically throwing rocks into the surging water. The monk approached the man, curiosity piqued by his unusual behavior. "Why are you throwing rocks into the river?" he inquired gently. The man, his face etched with worry, responded, "I'm throwing my worries away. I'm hoping they'll disappear, carried downstream by the current." The monk smiled compassionately, his eyes reflecting a deep understanding of the human condition. "Your worries will not disappear simply by throwing them into the river," he explained. "They are still within you, lingering in your thoughts and emotions. True freedom from worry comes from acknowledging their presence, accepting them, and letting them go." The monk's words resonated with the man, prompting a shift in his perspective. He realized that worrying about his troubles served only to amplify their power over him. Instead, he could choose to face his worries head-on, seeking solutions or accepting their temporary nature. The Broken Vase. A devoted student approached his Zen master, seeking guidance on how to avoid making mistakes in life. The master, with his characteristic wisdom and patience, responded, "Mistakes are inevitable, my friend. They are an inherent part of the human experience. But the true test lies not in avoiding mistakes altogether, but in learning from them and not repeating them." The student, initially disheartened by the master's words, soon recognized their profound truth. Mistakes, while sometimes painful, offered valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. They provided insights into areas that needed improvement, prompting self-reflection and a commitment to personal development. The student embraced the master's teachings, viewing mistakes not as failures but as stepping stones on the path to self-mastery. He learned from his missteps, refined his approach, and emerged wiser and stronger with each endeavor. The Empty Teacup. A student, seeking spiritual enlightenment, approached a renowned Zen master, eager to unlock the secrets of inner peace and wisdom. The master, sensing the student's eagerness, invited him to join him for a cup of tea. As the master poured the tea, he continued pouring until the cup overflowed, spilling onto the table. The student, perplexed by the master's actions, asked, "Why are you continuing to pour? The cup is already full." The master smiled knowingly and replied, "Just like this cup is overflowing with tea, you are filled with your own preconceptions and limiting beliefs. True enlightenment comes from emptying yourself of these attachments, allowing your true self to shine through. The student pondered the master's words, realizing that his pursuit of enlightenment was hindered by his own self-imposed constraints. He began to let go of his limiting beliefs, embracing a more open and receptive mindset. As the student emptied himself of these preconceptions, he discovered a newfound sense of peace, clarity, and wisdom. He had found the key to enlightenment, not through external practices or rituals, but through the inner transformation of letting go and embracing the true self. The falling tree. A student, discouraged and disheartened by a series of setbacks and failures, came to his Zen master seeking guidance. He lamented, "I'm constantly falling down, making mistakes, and failing in my endeavors. I feel like I'm never going to achieve anything." The master listened patiently to the student's concerns, his eyes filled with compassion and understanding. "The only time you truly fail," he explained, "is when you stop trying. Each setback, each fall is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to become stronger. Don't give up," the Zen master continued. "Just like a tree, you will experience many falls throughout your life. But with each fall, you will root yourself stronger, your branches will grow wider, and your reach will extend further. It is the resilience of the tree that allows it to stand tall and proud, even amidst the most challenging storms." The student looked up at the master, his eyes filled with newfound hope. He realized that his setbacks and failures were not signs of weakness, but opportunities for growth and strength. He was no longer discouraged by the obstacles in his path. Instead, they fueled his determination to overcome them. With renewed vigor, the student embraced the master's teachings, viewing his challenges as opportunities for learning and growth. He learned from his mistakes, adjusted his approach, and emerged stronger with each endeavor. He understood that the path to success was not a smooth journey, but a series of challenges and triumphs that would shape his resilience and determination. Like a mighty tree that weathers storms and emerges stronger, the student persevered through his setbacks, his roots growing deeper, his branches reaching higher, and his spirit soaring above the doubts and discouragements that had once held him back. He had discovered the true meaning of resilience, the ability to rise from the ashes of failure, stronger and more determined than ever before. The Golden Fish. A man, walking along the sandy shores of a vast ocean, stumbled upon a struggling golden fish. The fish, trapped in the surf, desperately fought against the waves, its scales shimmering under the setting sun. Moved by compassion, the man scooped the fish from the water and placed it gently in a glass bowl filled with seawater. As he watched the fish swim gracefully in its new haven, a sense of peace and contentment washed over the man. He realized that the greatest treasures in life are often not found in the external world, but within our own hearts and compassion. The Unrip Plum. A young student, eager to attain enlightenment, approached his Zen master, seeking answers to the mysteries of life. He asked, "Master, why am I not enlightened yet? I have studied your teachings, practiced meditation, and strived for purity of mind, but I still feel a sense of emptiness and uncertainty." The master smiled knowingly and replied, "Just like an unripe plum cannot be sweet, you cannot attain enlightenment before your time is ripe. True wisdom and fulfillment come with patience, understanding, and the acceptance of our own natural progression." The student absorbed the master's words, realizing that enlightenment was not a destination but a journey. He learned to trust the process of life, embracing each moment and allowing his knowledge and wisdom to blossom naturally. The Echo in the Valley. A troubled soul, seeking solace and tranquility, approached a Zen master for guidance. Burdened by the weight of her worries and anxieties, she asked, "Master, how can I find peace in the midst of this tumultuous world?" The master listened attentively to her concerns, and then pointed towards the valley below, where the sound of his voice echoed back and forth between the hills. Peace is not something you achieve, he explained, but something you are. Just as the echo is inherent in the valley, peace is already within you, waiting to be discovered. The troubled soul pondered the master's words, realizing that she had been seeking peace outside of herself, when it was always within her reach. She began to cultivate inner peace by practicing mindfulness, accepting her emotions, and finding harmony within her own being. The Unbroken String. A student struggling to overcome challenges and setbacks sought advice from a wise Zen master. He confessed, "I often feel discouraged and overwhelmed by my difficulties. My resolve weakens, and I fear that I will never be able to achieve my goals." The master listened patiently and then offered a simple yet profound insight. "A string that is constantly tightened will eventually break," he explained. "A wise person knows when to loosen the string, allowing it to regain its strength and flexibility. Similarly, don't be afraid to step back, take a break, and recharge when you feel overwhelmed." The student absorbed the master's words, realizing that perseverance was not about pushing oneself beyond limits, but about pacing oneself and maintaining a balanced approach to challenges. He learned to practice self-compassion, acknowledging his struggles while also recognizing his own inner strength and resilience. The Smiling Buddha. A curious student approached a renowned Zen master, seeking the secret to achieving happiness and fulfillment. He asked, "Master, how can I cultivate a more peaceful and contented state of mind?" The master smiled gently and pointed towards a statue of Buddha, its serene expression radiating wisdom and compassion. "Buddha is already within you," he explained, reflecting the true nature of our being. "To achieve inner peace, you need only realize your own Buddha nature." The student pondered the master's words, recognizing that happiness and fulfillment were not external goals to be achieved, but inherent qualities to be discovered within oneself. He embarked on a journey of self-discovery, embracing mindfulness, compassion, and the acceptance of his true self. These Zen stories can convince your mind to achieve anything by providing simple yet powerful lessons on the nature of success, failure, and personal growth. They highlight the importance of 1. Learning from mistakes. The archer's arrow that misses the target teaches valuable lessons about adjustments and improvement. Mistakes are not failures, but opportunities for growth. 2. Embracing the present. The man who lets go of his worries and the echo in the valley demonstrate that peace and tranquility are found within, not through external distractions. 3. Persevering through challenges. The falling tree, the unripe plum, and the unbroken string emphasize that resilience and self-compassion are key to overcoming setbacks. 4. Acknowledging inner strength. The golden fish and Buddha's smile remind us that true fulfillment lies in recognizing and cultivating our inner potential. If you enjoyed these stories, please consider subscribing to our channel and sharing them with your friends and family. We are always adding new content, so be sure to check back often for more insightful and enriching Zen stories. These stories challenge our limiting beliefs and encourage us to view our challenges as opportunities, our mistakes as stepping stones, and our setbacks as temporary obstacles. They instill a sense of optimism and resilience, empowering us to believe in our ability to achieve our goals.